Your local election headquarters, he's West Virginia's Senate president. He's also a businessman who led to a Republican majority in the state for the first time in 83 years. Senator Bill Cole from Bluefield is the only Republican running for governor ahead of next week's primary. He's joining us live in studio tonight to talk about the race. Senator, thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it. My pleasure.
All right, so the last time that we talked was about a month ago. We didn't have a state budget. The legislative session ended more than 40, maybe 50 days ago. We still don't have a budget. What are West Virginia voters supposed to think as they're heading to the polls next Tuesday? That there's a lack of leadership within the GOP here in West Virginia?
No, I'd like to think not. We're facing extraordinarily difficult times in state of West Virginia. The revenue estimates were $500 million higher than what actually came in through fiscal year 16. So while we're backfilling that, trying to come up with that money, we're trying to close a $270 million budget gap and do it responsibly. So I think the governor's going to call us into special session. We've been working very hard, both houses of the legislature as well as with the governor and his people, and I think we'll get called in within a week or two, and we'll get this done. It's our constitutional obligation to do it, so it will be done.
Absolutely. So what's the answer? Cutting our way to prosperity? What are we supposed to think?
No, I think it's going to have to be a balanced approach. There's going to have to be some revenue measures. We're looking at a cigarette tax for that, and we need cuts to state government, but government has taken some pretty serious cuts, and now we got to be careful legislatively. When we start whacking state government, we can hurt good programs, necessary programs too, and so we want to be careful that we want to cut waste where we can, and then obviously we have a rainy day fund. We have our taxpayer savings account, and we're going to need to tap that a little bit too, but that's what it's there for.
Okay, you wake up Wednesday morning, the primary election is over. Who are you facing on the Democratic side?
We'll know that on Wednesday morning.
So you're not going to commit to anybody? You don't think that Goodwin's got the best chance, Justice has the best chance, Kessler has the best chance? You
know, as many things as there is for me to lose sleep over right now, who I'm going to run against truly isn't one. I know that we're going to work very hard to get out our message, and I'm prepared to work hard and run all the way through the finish. So whoever it is, we'll be ready.
Okay, so Jim Justice hasn't committed to a presidential candidate. Senator Kessler has been very vocal about Bernie Sanders, and Booth Goodwin hasn't committed to any presidential candidates. Yesterday, you say that you're going for Trump. Why? Why now? And what are your plans for tomorrow?
Well, I thought my timing was pretty good. What do you think? Came out in support yesterday morning, and then, of course, yesterday evening is a stunning victory in Indiana, and then Cruz backs out last night, and Kasich today. So it turned out to be a pretty good move. But I'll tell you what, as I looked at all the candidates, I heard him speaking more positively about what he will do for coal, and that coal is a very, very important part of our country's energy needs going forward, as well as natural gas. And my goodness, we are a natural resource state, and if we have a president that's supportive of that, then that's the guy I want to get behind. But in any case, at the end of the day, any one of the 17 before Hillary or Bernie who have both doubled down to destroy our fossil fuel industry. So I felt like it was the right time, because I think that he will do more as a president to support West Virginia when we're in a critical time of need. Frankly, moving to Washington, I think he's a business guy.
Right.
Successful business guys surround themselves with bright people and then let them go out and do their jobs. I want somebody up there that's actually working hard to solve a $19 trillion budget deficit and not so worried about his next re-election.
Right.
So, and I think that's who the man is.
Are you going to be there tomorrow?
I will be. As a matter of fact, it appears that I'm going to introduce Donald Trump tomorrow. Okay. I am very excited about that.
Okay. All right. So you're hoping that Donald Trump will make America great again, and hopefully West Virginia great again.
I hope he does. I hope he does both. I hope he helps West Virginia in every way that he can.
Okay, Senator Cole, thank you as always for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.